Hello, and thank you for taking this time to learn more about auto insurance. Today, you're joining me for our course, Auto Insurance 101, presented by Benefit Solutions Plus. We are a local insurance agency located in northern western Washington state. We offer all lines of insurance and encourage you to inquire with us for additional lines of coverage. In today's presentation, we will go over the different coverages offered in your auto policy, what the limits of coverage are, and the next steps. Generally, auto insurance can be broken down into four main parts: liability coverage, comprehensive and collision coverage, uninsured and underinsured coverage, along with personal injury protection or PIP, and optional coverages you can add to your policy for additional coverage. We will go into more detail on what these entail later in this presentation. The first part of auto coverage we will discuss today is liability. Liability coverage provides protection for you when you are in an at-fault accident, meaning you caused the auto accident. It covers others' claims against you when the other people in the accident are injured, or for damage to the other party's property. It's important to carry enough liability coverage if someone sues you for injuries or damage to their property. Please note, liability coverage on your policy does not cover you or your property. The first part of liability coverage is bodily injury, or BI, which covers the injuries to other people in the at-fault accident. There are many coverage options to choose from. The lowest amount of coverage is the Washington State minimum at $25.50. These amounts represent thousands, so in the event the other party is injured, each person in the other's vehicle will receive up to $25,000 with a total aggregate for everyone in the auto of $50,000. This coverage option is not typically recommended, as it is a low amount of coverage, but may also increase your premiums. Generally, you want to carry adequate coverage so that medical bills will be paid for the other party in the event they don't have any health insurance. The other part of liability coverage is property damage, or PD. This coverage provides for others' property that is affected in the at-fault accident. This could be another's auto, any property damaged in the auto, or even real estate property that may have been damaged in the accident. Please note, the amount you selected on your coverage represents the total coverage allowed under the policy per accident. The second main part of your auto coverage is collision and comprehensive. This coverage provides for damage to your auto only. Remember, others' auto and property are covered under liability. Collision coverage provides for damage to your auto when you collide with another object, whether it be an at-fault or not at-fault accident. You get to choose your deductible amount, and it provides coverage up to the actual value of the vehicle at the time of the accident. Comprehensive coverage covers your vehicle for damage that is typically out of your control, such as hail, wind, theft and vandalism, fire, hitting an animal, and certain natural disasters. You choose the deductible amount again with this coverage, covering your vehicle up to the actual value at the time of the accident. Please note, comprehensive and collision may not cover everything for your vehicle. Please refer to the limitations and exclusions of coverage on your policy. An example of a typical exclusion would be freezing. Your vehicle would not be covered if it needed to be repaired due to freezing conditions. This coverage is generally more attractive to newer or higher value vehicle owners. When purchasing a new vehicle, some lenders may require you carry this coverage on your auto. The third part of auto insurance is uninsured or underinsured and PIP. Uninsured and underinsured coverage provides for you when you are in a not at-fault accident, and the other driver doesn't have auto insurance or isn't carrying enough coverage on their policy. PIP, or personal injury protection, which is optional in Washington State, provides an upfront cash benefit to you and anyone else in your vehicle to help pay medical bills, lost wages, or funeral expenses following an auto accident, regardless of fault. The limits of coverage for uninsured and underinsured are the same as the liability coverage you have in your policy for others. The optional PIP coverage offers limits typically from $10,000 to $35,000 per person in your vehicle at the time of accident. Most carriers will offer additional coverages to add to your policy. Some examples include towing and labor, auto rental and loss of income coverage. These additional coverages typically have coverage limit options, varying by carrier. If you do not carry coverage for these items elsewhere in another policy, it may be a good idea to include these coverages in your auto policy. Thank you for viewing our Auto Insurance 101 presentation. Please don't hesitate to contact us for more information about auto insurance or to get a free quote across the several carriers we represent. Thanks again, and we look forward to hearing from you.